I'm nearing the end of this thing. I'm only going to go 2 more weeks. Day 100 will be the last day of playing Purgatory. I still have some things I want to accomplish with planking. However, I've done pretty much all that I've set out to do in plank Purgatory. And I'm on the way out. So, there's really nothing else keeping me here. I still have plans with planking in the future. I'd still like to challenge myself with it, just in a different way. I won't be doing daily planking. I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet. Some of the things that I would like to do are really just longer planks. So it's not that I want to do them, I just feel drawn to it in a strange way. When I first started this journey, this challenge, or whatever you'd call it, it was because I let myself down. I really thought that I could just hold a plank forever. I thought whatever number I put my mind to, I could just do it. I thought that's where I was at. And the very first day I was humbled like, well, I'll just say that I was humbled. I had done 5-minute planks before, or at least I'd done a 5-minute plank once, and I'd done a few 3-minute planks, and so I thought if I set my mind to doing a 10-minute plank, and I told people that I could do a 10-minute plank, that I just would be able to do a 10-minute plank. And when push came to shove, when I actually tried it, I failed miserably. In fact, I only made it about 3 minutes and 9 seconds. I barely did anything that day. And that was the first day of playing Purgatory. After that major fail, I decided I'm going to plank every single day. And I was thinking I'm going to plank every single day until I could do 10 minutes. But that didn't really satisfy me as a goal. And it still doesn't, even having accomplished that finally. It still doesn't satisfy me that much. I would like to be able to plank 15 minutes. I might be able to do that now, even. But I would like to. I'd like to do 20 minutes, or at least to be able to say that I could and to know that I could. When I said I could do 10 minutes, I wasn't really sure, but I was confident. I was cocky, maybe. Well, cocky would probably be the right word because my confidence did not match my ability. Now, I don't know if I could do 15 minutes or 20 minutes, but it's a challenge that kind of excites me. And I don't think the daily planking is really doing too much anymore. I've been thinking about this for a while, since the very first day, basically. How long am I going to do this for? And think 100 days is a good place to stop for now. The reason being is on day 100, I will have completed 24 hours of planking. 1 full day of planking. And I thought I would extrapolate this even further into the future. I thought I would say things like, I'll do 700 days, because 700 days, if I go the same amount of planking per day as I've done, the first 100 days, then 700 days would equal 7 full days of planking, which would be a full week of planking, which is a lot of planking, right? But I don't really see why. It doesn't really have any relation to my own personal fitness goals. It's good to push yourself at all times. It's good to push yourself always, but you should have a reason. You should have something that you're working towards, some kind of goal. If you're not working for something, well then, what's really driving you? Is it just ego at that point? That's what I felt since day 80. I felt like it's just ego driving me to day 100. I got what I wanted. I wanted a 10-minute plank. I ended up planking for 11 minutes. What is it, cat? And so, now that I've gotten what I wanted from playing Purgatory, why continue? Why? I don't want to plank for an hour or 2 hours or even half an hour. So why continue? And so I won't. I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna put my energy, a lot of energy goes into this. I'm gonna put that into other things, maybe something new. Maybe I'm just gonna make the things that I'm doing now that much better, because there is a lot of energy here. There's a lot of potency. Something like I haven't experienced before, honestly. It takes a lot of energy to put yourself through 15 minutes of pain every single day. You really have to cultivate it. And that's going to be hard to leave behind, honestly. I never liked the planking, but I liked all the benefits. There weren't really any physical benefits for me. Maybe my abs became, like the tiniest bit more visible, but maybe that's just in my head. In the past, 2 months, I can't really say that I've seen any physical changes from planking. It's all mental, though. There's a lot of mental stuff going on, because you have to push yourself hard every day, day in, day out. You gotta push yourself to freaking get down and plank and suffer. That's not easy. And that is going to be something hard to leave behind, because I'm going to have to create that in a different way. And I've got some ideas for what I can do instead, and some things that kind of excite me, some things that kind of scare me. I've even thought, like, hey, maybe this isn't the end of playing Purgatory. Maybe in the future, I'll decide, I wasn't done with this. I gotta come back. Maybe I'll come back for day 101, and then 102, and 103, and I'll revisit this and see what it was all about. I always have that option available to me. But right now, planking is just not really in line with my goals. Not with my fitness goals. Not with, well, not with much, honestly. And maybe it doesn't have to be. It's something I'm honestly really struggling with, is leaving this thing behind, because honestly, it's almost like Stockholm Syndrome. Like, it just feels so bad, day in, day out. I don't like it one bit, but I like what it gives me, because it gives me a little bit of an edge. I know no one else is doing this. There's definitely people doing more. There's definitely a handful of those. But compared to 99.9% of people, 1 in 1,000 is not planking every single day. 1 in 10,000 is not planking this much every single day. Like, this is a 1 in 100,000, 1 in a million kind of thing. People aren't doing this. And I still haven't figured out what it's all about. So my current plan is to end it on day 100, but as I just said, that's the current plan. I don't know where playing Purgatory will take me. I know I have not yet seen all of the edges, all of the corners and peaks and valleys of this thing, of this place. And so, I've still got some time left. I've got 2 weeks to go. And in those 2 weeks, I might discover something new. And maybe there will be something deeper, something that'll get me to stick around. In a certain way, I'm kind of holding out for that. Otherwise, I would have stopped already on day 80. I would have stopped when I got that 11-minute plank, but there's still something here for me. And I don't know what that is yet. So, I'm going to keep looking. Maybe I'll find something and I'll decide, hey, I actually can't leave playing Purgatory yet. And maybe not. Either way, it'll be alright. Thank you for watching. This has been a weird one. It's 3 a.m. and I'm kind of rambling at this point, so I'm gonna go to bed.